Hi, my name is Ritu Vashisht. Welcome to Microsoft. This is part 1 of a two-part video series on Power Query. Power Query is a data discovery capability built right in Excel. It is an Excel add-in that can be downloaded for free by doing a simple web search. You can think of it as your very own self-service ETL tool. Power Query lets you search and find internal and external data. So whether it is institutional data within your organization or data available on a public website such as Wikipedia, you can clean, transform, and shape the data, merge and combine data from multiple sources, then load it to the data model to take it further. So if you are a university researcher, CIO, or faculty member and need to combine some local data with the US Census data or some other public data, Power Query gives you the ability to do that in a familiar Excel interface. In our demonstration today, we will look at the online search capabilities in Power Query and pull in public data. In Excel, Power Query appears as a separate tab on the ribbon. Let's explore online search. Once I type a query in the search window, Excel looks at a catalog of public data sources or any local data sources that we may have previously defined and presents a list of options. As an example, I will look at the S&P 500. As I hover over the search results, I get a preview of what the dataset looks like. I see when it was last updated, the names of the columns, as well as its source. This gives me confidence in the pedigree and lineage of the data. Next, I simply click Load to bring the data in. The import process is fairly quick, and I now have over 500 rows of S&P data pulled right into my Excel worksheet. I would like to point out that Power Query enables users to pull data from a variety of sources such as the web, from a traditional data source such as an Excel or a CSV file, from a SQL Server database or an Access database, as well as from other sources such as an OData feed, a Hadoop file, or from Facebook. Let's take another example and look for the US Census data. Although this dataset is not very large, it is useful to note that if you have a really big table and do not want to pull in all of that data into your worksheet, you can simply choose to only create connection. What that does is that it saves your query and creates a connection to the data but does not load it into Excel. At this time, you can also choose to load it to the data model to bring it into Power Pivot for further analysis. This concludes today's session on Power Query. In our next video, we will demonstrate the merge function in Power Query to combine two separate datasets. Thank you for viewing Microsoft Power Query in Education. Here are some links if you would like additional information. Thanks for visiting Microsoft.